Alrighty, so this is just We the People News, okay? This video is without prejudice and or without recourse, okay? I'm not an attorney, I'm not giving legal advice. I may give opinion, and again, I may not. However, when I do, I'm not acting as an attorney because I am not one, okay? So do not take it as such. Be responsible for yourself, y'all. Never look just straight forward. Always look around you. Be able to protect yourself by any means necessary. Now, this video is going to be more of an interest of people fighting really child support custody things and child supports. All right. Number one, wake up and realize that since there is no law that you have to pay child support, then you must have to enter a contract. And the government wants to keep forcing you into contract. A couple videos back, it showed you do not have to enter a contract, but yet they just act like they have all these magical powers they do not have. Now, is it a pain in the butt? Yes, people. Standing up here for your rights is an absolutely pain in your butt, especially after all the control they have stolen from we the people. By lying, manipulating, false paperwork, truth paperwork, but undercover, where it takes you, 5 years to go through all the crap. It's misleading. All laws, it's also against them. However, when you got these judges and attorneys upholding bad behavior, it's kind of hard to break through their sovereign citizen immunity. All right. Now, this is Rick W. Paperwork. Make child support simple. Okay. I never really had to go through all this and research it, but I have just kind of looked through his videos and it looks really good. I have helped others on certain things, so I know some of this stuff. As my research goes, stands as truth, but it's just my opinion because I'm not an attorney, y'all. All right. However, I thought this video is very important because we talk about how the government is corporation, but how the courts are corporation. So you guys take a look at this and see if this is still a stand as true of facts, or am I misleading myself?
The driver's license back. I've helped income withholding orders, taken care of. I got people their passport back. So, I've been successful. Not as nearly as successful as I'd like to be, because, again, we are dealing with criminals. They are criminals. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I'm going to show it to you. Okay, so again, you see my email here. Let me get rid of this bad boy. All right, so this here is called Dun and Bradstreet. Some of you might know what this is. Many of you don't. What this is a... it's hard for me to even describe what it is. It's like a credit. It's a credit rating for businesses. So all businesses been around for 160 years. Every type of business is on Dun and Bradstreet. Corporations. So if a child support agency is on Dun and Bradstreet, if the courts are on Dun and Bradstreet, that means they are a business. They are a corporation. Okay? So that means that they're in the profit business. They're just they're a business. That's all they are. They're no different than a big store you go to, any publicly traded company out there. Again, like Home Depot, okay? So if they're a regular business...
Again, I'm not an attorney, this is just my opinion. Just to make it easier, change the word from government to corporation to reset your mind, right? Because government has this magic powers over people, right? even though they never had these powers, because we are self-governed and they are our employees, and they act like you are subjects, which is beneath the kings. You are the king's subject. They act like they're your kings, all the way down to the police officer. So from the president down to the police officers and the clerks and, you know, all the little other people that's in there. They act like they do not have to answer to you, according to the Real ID Act. But however, that being said, it's just unbelievable how they done all these things and misled us into every direction, because we believe that we is on the land of the free and home of the braves, right? Our parents has told us, our grandparents has told us, and this, that, here, and there. Trickery of words has pulled us so far out of control, and now with technology and all that, we have become waking up, right? So I just want to say, instead of Texas government, instead of Texas corporation, instead of, you know, Abilene, Texas Corporation. You know, just anything. The police station of Abilene Corporation. The courts of Abilene Corporation. You know, quit using these government words and start spreading these words out, and maybe we can get the republic back instead of this democracy. Look where it's gotten us now, y'all.
They're tricking you into contracting with them, and you don't have to. So this is like a big deal right here, okay? So, let me see here. I'll give you something that I know about. All right, so, all right, that's the Pennsylvania courts. Okay, hold on. Who the hell is this? Just give me a second here. You know, again, done in Bradstreet. All right, let me show you. It says here business directory, so let me put in a business. Okay, and it's not easy to find a business that is a court. They go under different names, but here we go, right here, New York State Unified Court System. So let me use that. Unified Courts. See what comes up. Of course. Just hanging there with me, guys. I apologize. I should have had this. I think I closed the window. Here we go. See, it's coming right up.
Okay. Now, see how hard they made that actually difficult? He did everything to courts and it still didn't pull up. But as soon as he started putting system in there, then it pulled up. Again, what are they doing? Hiding things from you. You have to be absolutely precise, and everything out there is off the charts. You know what I mean? They may have one law here, but the law may be so broad that the police can take it as any way they wish. You can take it as any way you wish. And the courts, obviously, is going to take it the way they wish. Unless you call them out on their nonsense. Like shall. Right? One says just one word. Now you have 4 different definitions.
Alright, so right here, Unified Court System. We go down here, and look who the key principal is Judith S. K. Now I said, that name looks familiar to me. But look at the spelling. Okay, well here she is. It's Judith Kay with a Kaye. She's the chief judge of New York State. See that? So she's in charge. That makes sense why she would be the key principal for the unified courts. Okay? Makes sense, right? What the hell are they? I got so many damn windows here. Right? So, but, what a slick move here. Kay. They do that. They misspell their names purposely. But again, it shows you it's a business. Okay? And look, industry, justice, public order, safety, activities, public administration. Here's another slick move. Doing business as, and it's locked. Now, I've been trying the last couple of days of getting a subscription. They won't give me one. Okay? They won't even give me a free trial. All right? So it's not that easy to get a subscription. Now, if I had a subscription, I could just click on that, and it'll say doing business as. But again, it's in the industries of the public administration sector. It's a business website. Okay, this is a business. It's a corporation. It's not a government. It's a government doing business. So they have no personal jurisdiction over you. That's the first thing you could say. Well, you're listed on Dun and Bradstreet. You're a publicly, I'm not even sure. It could be publicly traded. I don't even know. Okay, so that's just New York State right there. So right now, I can tell you that the New York State courts are a private business. All right.
I would even go so far as making a copy of it and putting it in your paperwork. We start putting these things in our paperwork. Ouch, people, ouch. I remember all these future movies about corporations taking over our government. Well, unfortunately, it's not the corporations taking over our government, it's the banks. And they changed us into a corporation.
Right? Look at the address, 20 Eagle Street, Albany, New York. That's the capital of New York State. All right, they're ranked. So, I really wanted to be able to open this for you guys, but for the last couple of days I couldn't get a subscription. All right, what we got here? Oh, look, we got the Administrative Office of Pennsylvania Courts. Same thing. All right. So right there, I just clicked on the website there on Dun and Bradstreet, and we got all the courts here. Okay. Court of Common Pleas. That's where most of you guys in Pennsylvania go for these child support hearings. Court of Common Pleas. So right there, here's proof. They're on Dun and Bradstreet. All right. Doing business as courts. All right. I saw something here before. I meant to. All right. This is Los Angeles County Child Support Services. This wasn't easy to find. What were they listed up under? Let me show you this here. This is Georgia Department of Human Services. This is the child support. Okay, so key principal Gerald B. Hines. Industry Administration of Human Resources Program, Public Administration. This is proof that child support in Georgia is a business. Okay, it's pretty.
My turn to clear my throat. Now, it'd be interesting if people are really good at the FOIA request. How would that be when you do a FOIA request to get it done and Bradstreet. I don't know. I'm not an expert on the FOIA request, y'all. But it'd be really interesting to find out who's ever actually really good at this. How could you get a FOIA request on this? So think about it. Some of you others out there, maybe check into that. You know what I mean? How about you, American Amy? You willing to do it? Acramanda? Alright, let's proceed forward.
I found a lot of child support agencies. It's pretty safe to say they're all on Dun & Bradstreet. Okay? So they're all a private business. You can call out child support as a private business. They're listed on Dun & Bradstreet. If they're listed on Dun & Bradstreet, they're a business. See, small businesses, finance, sales and marketing, risk management, public sector, okay? They have DUNS numbers, so you gotta get it. It's called a DUNS number. And if you could find a DUNS number, that's even more information to have, and that's how you can approve. But if you could just find them, the business, the child support business on Dun & Bradstreet, you just gotta search around. You got even more proof that they're a private business. Okay? This is proof that it's all a fraud. Okay? They're using trickery to get you into... again, remember, I showed you guys... I don't have it punched up now, but I showed you guys that they have contractors. The contractors are the court personnel. So the courts are being, rented out, basically, because they're doing business with child support. Okay? It's nothing but a scam. All right? So, excuse me, it's hot in my basement. And there you go, guys. I just proved to you guys that child support and the courts are private businesses. Okay? I'm not going to stand here and start searching everything. I'll be boring you guys to tears. Okay, so again, if you want to reach out to me, all right, email is rick0327@me.com. Okay, so there I just showed you guys that the courts and child support are private. They're a corporation. They're a business. And if they got you, it's a fraud. Fraud. There's no time limit.
So this was August 19th, 2022 when he made this video, y'all. But I do suggest if you're in these areas that's going on in your system, then you may not hurt to check him out. I've done other videos of other people, and I think I've done a couple of other of his there too. But I mean, if Courts for Child Family Courts is a corporation, then the whole courts is a business. It's just not for family courts. Just saying. But I'm not giving legal advice. It's just a learning video. It's just my opinion only. If the goose is gander, then it stands as, if they're using courts on one part, then they're going to be using courts as them all into a business. Okay? And it may be reason why it's so hard to find the federal oath of office. So think about that for a minute, y'all. Alright, this will be the People News. Bye, y'all.